So, they went into the stream ribbon. How the stream has started already, please. Have the stream started? Still started to meet this. But it started though. Just I couldn't see that. So good evening all to today's part 6 video and till the live stream by the way. How was the day for you guys by the way? To ask anyways. Let me see. Any conversations? No. I think we'll be going to kill the robot disable of this part memory, I guess so. Because we killed off the last 2 people who were left. It told us to kill. And there comes Dr.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
I hope
Look, I know you're not going to let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear. Everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
I'm on English.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
I see. Oh, I'm English. Nobody burns me. I am lonely. Sad with you. RIP English. English streamer.
These vigilantes you have freed
I
to
am
block your
adapting to
pursuers.
English. RIP everything.
My student, we have much to discuss.
Okay, Kalaba.
We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory.
Victory.
It is his mouth gives the orders.
I need victory.
His hand pays the goal.
Victory.
With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him.
Oh, okay.
He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then.
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
Okay,
He would force
teaching
it
me about peace.
and rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore
Black
us.
flag, black
Then there's
flag,
only
business
one thing
trash.
left to
No,
do.
Assassin's Creed button is
Jerusalem is where you
and
faced him first.
sweet. Black
It's
flag
where
is
you'll
another,
find him now.
but still,
Let
Assassin's
this
Creed
final
supremacy.
offering lend you
The
strength.
whole community.
Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Okay, it's time for me to get this over with. Let me go, Kalaba. I'm going. You trash tanks. Sword expertise damage, dude. Extra drainage. Get things. Let's see. Eh. These guys played with me or what? Why am I under observation? My place.
What's going on? What's your first attack is also your last.
Maybe go play
He's
C2.
going to run into someone.
You'll know what it means to play C2. C2 is just too good. Hero. And it's gold, by the way.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the
And the
area
PC അടിച്ച്
in order to avoid upsetting civilians further.
മൂന്നാണ് റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട് അടിച്ചിട്ടാ PC റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട് My PC at the verge of death. Sad. What isn't there anything for me to do? Okay, there is too many things for me to do. I hope they synchronized everything. I hope I don't accept well hell everything. Oh, okay.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against
All that spending is AC Rogue. I didn't like to be a Templar, so I didn't play a Templar.
Away with you!
I'm a die-hard Assassin's Creed fanboy, so no Rogue. But best Parker is always AC Unity, though. Messi Promish. Oh man. Messi better. I use that strength for me. I'm not a pro yet. I usually get killed a lot by these people. They bully me.
You ever see someone do that to his
We cannot run forever! Pay for your sins!
That's a good idea. No, I love the whole. I love the whole franchise. Everything is good. Okay, bye. Bye, bye, guys.
You will die here!
Bye, bye, guys.
Find
Okay,
out
bye,
where you
bye.
went!
I vanished. Pee. Kalla Maraka. I'll just exit it. Matter
He actually managed to escape.
One down. Where the other?
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
انتبهوا جيد
Okay. Okay, see. Do you see these people these days? I don't know, they are too noobs for me. I am a bit piro. The satisfaction doing this keeps meow. And the leap of faith is sweet. Small leap of faith, by the way.
Such a shame.
I hope it's a flying machine.
Good to see you, brother.
Just a few
I trust you're here
coins,
for the funeral.
please.
Or for Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report. Things are quiet here.
Could you spare
Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
That's a short period of
I
time,
beg
man.
of you. I beg of you, just
I'd leave if I were you. Before I really get angry.
This is too low, man. There is no time. Ah! Climb already, I'll tire, or you're gonna miss the info. Otra. Don't hide to kill the noobs. So I spare you.
There is no reason for doing that.
No, please don't leave. Just my family is still dying. Could you spare a few coins? Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and
What?
hungry.
I am
need
on.
food.
Excellent timing, Altair.
Just a little
I
money,
found
I
something
beg
you'll
of
find quite useful. Orders for Robert's guards. This map I've made will show you where he intends to station them. Put it to good use.
you. All I ask is for a few coins.
Now there is too much to go. I can't believe.
He's going to run into
All
someone.
I ask is for a few coins.
The sparker mechanics is too slow, man. I need faster fuck.
Infidel, die!
Noobs can't even see me. I single nice, have a leap of faith and vanish. Easiest that. I do this every day. The public is going on.
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? No! Kime boyun eğmek istiyordun?
Not the last of them. I hope so.
I guess so, Mr. Man in the robes.
Best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon either. You've
Better
done me a
for you.
kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
Habibis.
This is an ill
Who did this?
days indeed.
I better walk away like nothing happened. Hi guys.
What happened here?
I have no relation with
Evvelki
that.
sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme.
Such a shame.
I'm just
Kenara çekil.
no. Okay. I'm a monk, man.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin verme.
Okay, I can go with these guys, I guess, and they lead me to
Where is the one responsible for
the
this?
building inside. Okay, take me in. Easy.
Who saw what happened here?
Go inside, boys. And see.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu.
Right side,
Kaçmasına izin
side.
verme.
سأتذكر شكلك لن يخفى علي أبدا.
Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın.
Okay.
Geçen sefer şanslıydın. Ama bu sefer değil. Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
Please, sir, have any money? Just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you, just
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it and do as you've been asked.
Kime böyle elini döndürdün? Fayda etmez. Yere! Seni gözün kapalı bile God save us. Seni gözün kapalı bile yeter. Az önce birini öldürdü.
What happened here? All right, where are you?
Caraca, é easy.
Now why would you be in such a rush?
Because I have a man to kill.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
This is too much without becoming exposed. Okay.
Coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Like that.
That is the problem I have.
He seems to be in a hurry.
I get exposed to
Now why
easily.
would you be in such a rush?
What?
I don't know.
Often spoke of, never acted upon.
No,
But
please
today,
don't
he's
leave.
different.
Just a few
saved
coins,
your life.
please.
What happened to this poor soul?
I'm getting rushed, I guess. And wait a bit. What the fuck? Bullying people in chat. Hi, Bullybish. Why you been alive? Go die somewhere. Travel from the beginning. The presence itself is sadness. And your utter failure by the way.
When you are out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah.
Now do the mission again. It's damn good. I wish I had uninstalled it before you came.
Why is he doing that?
I wonder where
هل أصابه الجنون؟
I gotta go all the way back to the edge of the map and start the mission again. I was getting good with my stealth kills. No!
He's going to cause trouble.
Don't beg of me.
Safety and peace, Master. Have
I
you
know,
seen
I
all the
know,
vile
don't need
Templars in town?
Bye,
I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
What's wrong with you?
Why is he doing that?
I'll go and aid it again.
Leave this place. I'm not hurt, but I was very lucky, young man. Maybe if you want... Go pester someone else.
Okay, I'm gonna walk away like this. And then you're gonna notice me.
Where is the one responsible?
Not me! Not me, man. Don't look. Better busy like man.
Be gone, pest!
bwois and
أنا متأكد جدا أنه لن يغادر المدينة أو الشيء الشديد الذي كان ينبغي فعله سوف يراه أحد آجلا أو عاجلا.
don't have time for this, man.
Please, sir, have any money? Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Don't have to game to give explanation. I better be off.
Belki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme. Belki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme.
I can't believe my stealth is completed. Okay, my stealth has started. These people don't know
Someone else. You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Why are you doing this? I've done nothing wrong. Please, someone.
You're awesome, man. Time's gonna know. But I may get caught with my good luck.
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God.
I know.
This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
I know, Sharon's speaking.
What got him?
How reckless can one get?
Let me go! My son.
Lucy for me. There's a synchronization point, seriously. You guys bullying me or something. I really don't know how to try for this, but still.
Turn back now.
Band up. But do it, see how. I hope that Derby forgot about me. He forgot. This is what we can do when you're a master assassin. Pranking people has always been an easy thing for me. There is someone we have to beat up. We'll just go and beat him up.
نحن نعرف شكله لن يخدع إذا رأيتموه لا تدعوه.
These guys are noobs. They don't.
Ship But now we are offered a chance at redemption, a chance to begin anew. Let us make peace with the Crusaders. Let us live as one. People of Jerusalem, we stand upon a threshold. To cross it is to usher in an age of peace between all men. Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. In this way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow.
Sir, have any money?
We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
You guy hire something, bro. Go to a scheduled place I can beat you up.
You made a grave mistake!
Talk now.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
As long as I breathe and my brothers, you will succeed. That seems better. What? Is this even permitted, bro? I haven't seen someone scale a wall with no gaps. Shall die, so might. But I haven't seen yet. Castles again, archers again. I hate archers. Obstacles to find to try.
What would cause you to run like that?
You're hurting me!
You will die here! I will catch you!
Come along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
I'm not in a mood for the other stuff, but there ain't any in the way. I don't think so. So just get this done with.
Altair, my friend, you must help me. Malik has tasked me with killing several archers posted in the region, so that our brothers might move around more easily. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem, but this funeral has everyone on edge. The city guard has dispatched its best men to keep the peace, and I simply don't have the skill to remove them. I'd ask two favors of you then. First, to kill the bowmen, and second, do not tell Malik of my failure. In exchange, I'll see what I can learn of Robert's plans.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Stop him!
Okay. anything. I need this summit to spawn in.
What is that man thinking?
Oh no. Now this is really gonna be hard, man. I don't like archers. They're gonna spot me anyway. How mustard is really bad.
Good sir.
I can distinguish.
He seems to be in a rush.
How irresponsible of you! What are you doing?
I hope he doesn't see me. This. One down. 3 more. What the hell? One last shot left. And I hope he doesn't spot me. Because I usually get fucked up in the last ones.
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
What is that fool doing?
The hell, man, he's just above me.
Huh?
Easy, man.
I'm forever grateful for your aid. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I've learned. For a man such as myself, a direct assault in the cemetery would be impossible. There's simply too many guards. Instead, I'd look to blend in with the scholars who are sure to be in attendance. It may not be the most direct approach, but it's certainly safer.
Blend with some scholars, okay? Because that's a good idea. Should I gather more info? Alright,
You a friend of mine? No? Because it's going to run into someone.
I should kill you for that. It's going to hurt someone.
Over here!
Too much to kill. You thought they could work out for me like that.
peasant.
You better leave and don't come back. Just don't like leaving. I came all this way to kill, then I'll kill. The blood of the Templar stains my blade, and my blade is thirsty for more blood. I walk in the shadows to serve the light. I'm an assassin, bitch. And that goes in. I came all this way, so just happily your faith. You guys believe me? Do you see this as funny?
Could you spare a few coins?
It's going to run into
No,
someone.
you don't understand. I don't.
If you have nothing, then go get a job, woman. You don't need to beg around. So no one's gonna give you nothing. I didn't have anything on me to give you. If you say C2 or something, I would have given you some. Because there's the option to throw money and lure people to a scene and kill the guards.
Come no further.
I ain't coming any further. If I come, you might die. It's good for you to just keeping me away. I'm not trying to bully me.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Please, sir, have any money? I beg of you.
هل
I
هناك
beg of you, just a few coins, please.
I wonder what's got him so bothered.
Help! I need
هل
help!
تريد قول
Please,
شيء؟
anyone!
سوف تموت هنا. إذا أردت الأمر على ذلك
Not the last of them. Hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon
And you
either.
better do that soon.
You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. These are dark days indeed.
Okay, that's the scholar we've been looking for.
These are dark days indeed.
Geber kafir!
Leave this place.
Geber kafir! Yeah! Yeah!
Why did they even leave, man? This day. They already don't be more mean to me. To drag to just kill the bitches up. You got other bit works on me. And now I gotta skate a whole wall. No. I wish
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
To drive a bit faster to cut these walls. Don't arrow me down. Okay, I just fight acting, he didn't see me. No!
Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın!
No one saw that, right? And then no one saw that.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off.
I ain't gonna synchronize that place. I'm gonna go on a mission right now. No! No, this is sadness, bro. The sadness. I can't believe I fucked up at the verge of completion.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
Sad, I fucked up. Can't believe I just fucked up. No. Böyle konuşur.
Geri dönecek. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulmak.
Dön konuşur.
Did you see them? No, but I heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader Knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
Expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend the funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while we pay their respects.
So it's a funeral, alright. I had enough info, so I'm just going to get this done with.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme.
There's the monks that we need to get landed. Right below the tower.
Run back now.
You done better order me around, boy. You might trench in your own blood by my blade. And my blade's kinda
You have no
toast.
business here.
Like this guy. My blade is towering for blessed and blood. Then ready to offer a chance of points. You keep going.
Army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it's a crusade! A crusade for what?
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. I won't give him the chance to continue his campaign.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly, you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik.
Then tell me.
Robert and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better.
Even the feather already.
Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik,
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Okay, this is the wife who lost Sam at the beginning of the
Fast
whole
forwarding
game because
now
of me.
to a more
Okay.
recent one.
I just died because of me. He had no skill. I was too overskilled. 283 meters. Okay, you bullet shooting me. No, you got travel all the way there.
We must fight them in any way we...
You can't believe I just gotta walk to the fortress and
It looks like
already wish there were any faster to that made it work a lot easier. Where are the people with the ropes? Where are the people with the ropes, man? There ain't any people with the ropes.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majduddin, taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise. As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Okay. Okay, this is a trap, man.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Okay, I'm gonna get killed by the Astus.
Your life in it now.
What? This up, just... I'll take care of him.
I would see your eyes before you die.
Now, let us wait.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
O kadar kolay vazgeç.
Down, infidel!
Don't like getting rid of my matter. Don't have time, man. Hold them off, boys.
Don't let him get away! Take him down! I'll get you! You will not die! It's again! How can one expect to defeat it? Another wish to die?
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict, men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Come see what I've got. You won't see
going on? What's he running? Come, people. Come see what I have. Such a strange man. Go away. I'll get you! Move! Don't let him get away!
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard, you should run.
Kill him! I'll take you down! Gözünüzü kör edin.
That is so long.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren.
Oh, this guy has followed me. No. I don't know the hands. Am I on the right path? I guess so.
He's an assassin!
Alright, let me guess.
When
It's
the
gonna
animus
go
shows you are being watched by an informed guard,
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
See them
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then? It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I wouldn't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then! That I may judge the truth! Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I'm inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagne de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabran. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader armies?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
Okay.
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassins! Games is ended.
Die already beat.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin.
Just 10.
Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
Oui, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share. Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then?
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Look at that, they made me pissed off. So, I think it's the grand finale, and we're doing the grand finale by tomorrow, I guess.
I said get up, goddammit!
So for today.
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
That's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
So it's time to say goodbye, guys. So I'll be going back tomorrow with the final part, and that'll be it. So good night, dear.